Thank you, Penny. It is an honor, and I'm proud to stand with these other ladies and say that this issue is all about religious liberty. And I'm thrilled that I got to go after Janelle, as I represent the American Association of Christian Schools. It's a national organization of schools that are K through 12. And she gave you the viewpoint from a higher educational Christian institution. And this is going to affect the religious liberty of our K through 12 Christian schools, as well as other private faith-based educational institutions. Thomas Jefferson once said, "No provision in our Constitution ought to be dearer to man than that which protects the rights of conscience against the enterprises of the civil authority." The Obama health mandate goes against this basic principle of freedom that conscience rights must be protected in order to maintain a free society. The health mandate forces religious institutions and the people of faith in these institutions to violate deeply held convictions and matters of faith. Christian schools, like other faith-based schools and educational institutions, operate according to a faith-based mission, as Janelle so eloquently described. We have enjoyed the freedom to provide excellent academics while at the same time teach the tenets of our faith. But with the enactment of this mandate, for the first time in our nation's history, our schools will not have the freedom to practice what they preach. The majority of Christian schools and other faith-based educational institutions provide education for children of all faiths, many diverse backgrounds, and in so doing, they would therefore be disqualified from the extremely narrow religious exemption that is currently in the mandate. And the accommodation stated by the President recently just does absolutely nothing to fix this problem. Just last month, the Supreme Court unanimously decided that the government cannot rule in matters of the church. Yet this government mandate would force faith-based organizations like our Christian schools either to abandon deeply held religious convictions or face enormous fines. This is an unprecedented violation of religious liberty. Our AACS Christian schools are across the country, and there are thousands of other faith-based institutions in our nation. The religious liberty of all of these educational institutions will be hindered by this mandate, as they will be forced to go against deeply held beliefs and act in a way that violates the very truths that they teach. There has been legislation introduced, the Respect for Rights of Conscience Act and the Religious Freedom Protection Act, and these would provide the necessary protection for the religious liberty of these organizations. But it is also vital that this administration realize the importance of protecting the rights of conscience that Thomas Jefferson pointed out was so important to the religious freedom in our country. Thank you.